He's a top player. You know, Auckland, New Zealand. He's up there definitely.
Big time, and he has for a long time. Crush. Combo straight into the whirlwind, so not the most optimal combo, but I think he was just buffering it out to do anyway, and the crush counter was just a bit of a bonus as far as Isaac's concerned.
Yeah.
Alright, he's out of there. Crush. Gets the damage this time though, and the corner position. Lets him neutral jump.
Yeah, good.
Unusual. Crouch and medium punch being a pretty good option from most Rashids in that situation. Wow, jumping jacks everywhere.
And ready with a mixer.
Heavy mixer, of course, hitting both sides, so not necessarily a bad option at all against that head stomp Devil's Reverse. Oh, and shimmy.
Reaching.
Definitely. Kouki, definitely one of those old school players, a bit more prone to grabbing than the new players who don't even know how to grab defensively.
We are. Yes, we are. It's so true.
Right. Yeah, he just chases him down.
And just buy some buttons.
Punish him.
Oh, big risk there.
And he does. Restores it back to mid-screen. So this whole neutral hasn't phased Isaac from DC at all. We're just allowed to just kind of fade back into that spot where he gets that fierce punch once again.
Yep.
And Kouki needs to recognise that that's exactly what Isaac from DC is doing. Just backing off. Perfect range for that buffer. And it's a big payoff. Speaking of big, this is the Kouki special.
Wow.
And it's a cross-up, unscaled damage as well. Spends a bit of cash. I don't know if he needed to do that.
About 80%
Yep.
and 80% comeback. Really, really strong.
That's the Kouki we know and love. That's what we're used to seeing.
And again, when he slides, it's two. Can't keep doing that.
Is a little prone to doing that at the start of the round. And I like that raw mixer, just stuffs the scissor kick that Kouki was looking to respond with. Definitely a punishable V-skill there from Isaac from DC. And I like the challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, Kouki keeping himself in the corner. The back throw saves his position though. I think a punishable V-reversal there from Isaac, so Kouki not necessarily looking for it. We've seen that a lot from players this weekend, where they know that that exists and you can punish it, but not quite being ready enough on time to do it.
Yeah.
Damage. Oh, wake up light, just straight into those eggs. True Oki out of that as well from Bison. Leading that wonderful life that he does as a dictator of a small nation.
That would have been the hardest of reads.
Too hard.
Way too hard.
Too hard on the reads from Kouki, and eats that standing medium kick from Isaac from DC's Rashid.
And both characters pretty much doing their things this last game, so
definitely. Although we're going to consider that large comeback from Kouki, I'm going to say that as a bit of an indicator that Isaac from DC is definitely on top of the game at the moment. Comebacks are good and all, but not a solid long-term plan, and Kouki's definitely got some adjustments to make. He just can't win this on mix-ups alone. And
Isaac keeping him honest and neutral with those big heavies from Rashid.
If you want to say that Rashid is honest and neutral, I'm not going to go so far to say that. But neutral jump. Slides under, but gets away with it.
Just corner to corner at the moment.
What is he looking for? So instead of dealing with a buffered hard punch and neutral, like, whoa, whoopsie daisy.
Wow, check the Psycho Crusher as well.
Yep, so you can always jab after that and check the Psycho Crusher. Of course, Bison, he's got other options to deal with that, but the immediate Psycho Crusher cancel that you see a lot of people get kind of frame trapped out of, if you push the right button, you can stuff it out.
And Mike will be looking for a dash and command grab.
Oh,
something. Wow, just the top of the head.
The noggin, my friend. Usually a cross-up, but nah, he goes straight for that jumping hard punch, and we've all seen it before. A very Street Fighter 4-esque jump-in from Rashid. Nasty little move to anti-it. Right, backing off. Backing off seems to have been working for Isaac from DC as well. The space seems to be treating him well. And Kouki's still looking for those parries from way downtown. don't know what he's got in mind with doing that, or what he's specifically looking for, or whether he's just fishing.
I think he just likes that move.
Yep.
It's just a real sort of Mike thing to do.
Or purple is his favourite colour, maybe. Alright, the reversal. And
Great
not
crush.
a punish, but he gets the crush counter. So Kouki pushing buttons. And this will definitely do it. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put my whole reputation on the line.
Oh, there's no need.
Oof.
There's no need for that sort of...
Better lucky than good. And Isaac from DC takes up. So again, we saw it. Didn't get the comeback this time, so he didn't get the round. And Kouki needs some big adjustments.
And Isaac hasn't really looked uncomfortable at all. He's been just doing his thing.
Yep, he's allowed to kind of dictate the space that he wants to. Back off as he sees please. Come in as he pleases.
Yeah.
And he just seems to be catching Kouki with a lot. There's a lot of crush counter hits, a lot of just extended hurt box hits. So just kind of an indication that he's kind of catching Kouki with mistakes, not necessarily playing him out with mix-ups.
Yeah. Yep. So returning to stage select, character screen.
Yep. The personal reset.
Maybe a change in V trigger, you reckon?
Change the colour. Change the colour, man. It's an important thing to do. Maybe Vega
VT.
stage. Maybe it's Vega stage.
VT2 to VT1 change.
Yeah, so we've seen him play VT1 mostly in casuals this weekend, which is unusual, but then it's not unusual for Kouki to switch VTs if he's 2-0 down. I think we've seen that in Rambats a couple of times.
Yep.
Usually in the mirror match against Ghost Chips, I think is the most... Well, there you go, the parry worked finally.
Yep. Right, he's got to watch those slides.
Yeah. Parry, so we're 2 from 2 so far, so his parries are working out. No adjustment required, he said. I'm just going to keep doing exactly what I was doing, and it's going to work for me miraculously. Dashes in. Isaac runs away, and kind of just avoids him for the time being, but it does manage to tag him with the activation. And wall to wall.
Corner things now.
This is oppression. We see it oh so often in these Isaac from DC matches as well. Clean jump. Kouki wasn't ready.
Just no escape there.
He was thinking of other things and he got tagged to that jump in cross up. Isaac from DC is in round point. Looking for his 3rd straight match against Kouki. Neutral jump. Covers in time from the dash, so no big damage. Pushes a button there and Isaac from DC confirms out to Mixer. Good button to confirm, of course. Crouching medium kick with Rashid especially. He's not biting that time. Kouki maybe learned his lesson. Nah, damage.
Gotta watch
those. The whirlwind instead of the Mixer. Raw Mixer. Just a really good tool just to check the buttons in neutral. Extends a bit further than opponents are necessarily looking for. And of course lots of active frames is an important thing to have in Street Fighter. Oh no, the jump back tags him. Doesn't finish the combo.
Catch there. Oh, almost dashed into it.
V-trigger Devil's Reverse from Kouki. It makes him escape the corner and wow. We got some side to sides.
Shenanigans.
No way. But you can stare that and of course he recovered fast enough that and he gets another one immediately in the form of the VT whirlwind this time.
Wow. Oh, missed the throw.
Missed time. Too much block stun. Even for Kouki on that occasion, and unfortunately for him, Isaac from DC takes the 3rd game. A bit of a scramble towards there, a bit of fight left, and Kouki definitely went down screaming and kicking. But Isaac from DC did enough to
too much.
Secure his spot into the next game.